Good evening, I'm Eden Shekel.
And I'm Calvin Hughes, and here's a look at the stories making news on this Friday night.
Exclusively First on 10, newly released messages in Conor McGregor's alleged sexual assault case. A woman claims the UFC star forced her to perform sexual acts inside a Kaseya Center restroom at Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Lawyer Ariel Mitchell tells us the victim sent messages to a security guard hours later describing the alleged assault. McGregor's attorney has since responded, denying the allegations and noting that the alleged victim turned to the media after McGregor did not respond to demands for money.
And historic heat advisory is still in place in South Florida, with kids out for the summer and hot car deaths on the rise in the state. It is important to protect them from the heat. Our Andrew Perez met with the Miami-Dade fire captain for a very eye-opening experiment involving a hot car. And after just a few minutes of sitting in there, he was soaked. Infants, toddlers, and animals don't have the same ability to sweat and cool themselves down like we do. So if you do see anyone alone in a car that is turned off and hot, please call police.
Now to shocking surveillance video capturing a violent hit-and-run crash that left a man seriously hurt, and the driver is still out there. Video shows Gonzalo Olivas Velasquez crossing a busy street before he was struck by an SUV and sent flying. This happened last year along Northwest 36th Street near 20th Avenue. Velasquez is still recovering from his injuries, and anybody with information is urged to call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers. That number, 305-471-TIPS.
A Southwest Miami-Dade man has been arrested and accused of illegal dumping and animal cruelty. A judge ordered Harry Nelson to have no contact with any animals after 30 dogs were found in unsanitary living conditions along Southwest 172nd Avenue. Police say some were covered with insects and fecal matter, while others had signs of disease and injury. Nelson told investigators he had been rescuing dogs, but acknowledged it had become difficult. The dogs have since been turned over to Miami-Dade Animal Services.
And remember, as breaking news happens, we have you covered on air and online.
You can always go to our website for more information, local10.com. Be safe out there and have fun this holiday weekend.